What up? What up? What up? What up with it? How y'all doing out there? I know it's been a while, y'all, but we are bike. We are bike again. Tag team back again. And you know, you don't really know the words right there, so I would just be saying anything. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would just be tag team back again. If y'all know the words, let me know the words because I've been trying to learn the words. Because I know whoop there it is. I know that part. You know what I'm saying? It's just that one part that get kind of tricky. So that's the only part that you know what I'm saying, I'm having issues with. But how y'all doing? If y'all just coming in, please hit the like for me. Please hit the like for me. Let me know y'all here. Misty, don't start. Don't start, Misty. What up? What up? What up? Live on the flip phone, Lumpy. What's happening? What is that, Lawson? Lawson, what it is? Lumpy, what's happening? Kalo Ash, what's happening? I don't know why I put the computer screen so far back because I was like, listen, I should be able to see this right now. I can't see y'all. My vision is bad. Joni, what's happening with it? What up with it? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Just letting everybody get in this thing. I was trying to learn the words, the whoop that is. I might have to pull them up on the screen. Tampa checking in. What up with it? I have so much fun in Tampa. I can't wait. So we got to talk. Tampa, we got to talk. We have to talk. Duval. You battled a Palmetto bud last night. What happened? Oh, you put him in your dice. Okay. I got you. Hey, do what you got to do to win. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, do what you got to do to win. Jen, what's happening with it? Pollo Tropical. I love some Pollo Tropical. I love Pollo Tropical. Sade cook bourbon chicken, so I'm gonna go do that as soon as I get off of here. What up with it? Ocala in the building. Venice, what's happening with it? Zephyr Hills. What up with it? Fort Myers in the house. Hate in Florida right now. Hey, Cody. You know what I'm saying? Cody said hate in Florida right now because the license plate changed. And I feel you, Cody. It's getting crazy out here. Costco has now become a war zone. I drive by Costco to take my kids to school. It becomes a war zone. Ybor City, what's happening with it? Hey, I don't know if y'all know this. I'm gonna be in Ybor. And what's crazy? So we're gonna talk about this, right? Because y'all talked me into this, and then I start doing it, and then I start having a blast. And y'all really been coming to the shows. Lizzie, what's happening with it? Brian, what's happening with it? Y'all really been coming to the shows. Like y'all been showing up. Y'all got me out here looking good. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got me out here looking good. I will tell y'all. Shout out to y'all. What up with it? What up with it? You'll be there in Ybor? November 6th, y'all. November 6th, I will be, because I don't know if, like, I know how the algorithm works. You know what I'm saying? So I try to post it as much without, looking like I just post where my, the comedy shows. But I'll be wanting y'all to know so that y'all know where, because everybody like, hey, I want to come to a comedy show. I finally started doing comedy shows. I'm gonna let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hang out. Gainesville. I'm trying to come to Gainesville too. So right now, okay. All right. So I know Dade City in the house, Ohio, Lehigh Acres. Kenneth, what's happening with it? Alicia, I appreciate you. Shout out to you. You got to take care of yourself first, Matthew. Take care of you first. I'm gonna come back. You take care of you first. Am I coming to Orlando? I'm coming back to Orlando. So the first show that I did was in Orlando. That was the first show that I did. It was in Orlando. It was like our test show just to see how it would go or if I would like it. I like it. Stuff Holders Inc. in the building. So now we started doing all these shows, and we've been trying to come back to Orlando. So I'm gonna tell y'all know I'm very transparent with y'all. Y'all know how I am. Lizzie, I appreciate you. Joel, what up with it? I see you. You are deep in Lehigh. You basically in Buckingham. I mean, or Alva. I've been trying to come back to Orlando, y'all. Like, we have been trying to get a date for Orlando. So I want y'all to know it's not. So when I say if I'm trying to come to your city, it's not anything to do with I just don't want to come. It's not that at all. Um, I'm trying. I really am trying. It's just a lot of the times we have to find a venue that makes sense. Because if we find a venue too small, then everybody gonna be mad. Hence the Bellevue situation. But if you, so question, if you were one of the people that got turned away during the Bellevue show after you bought tickets, I want y'all to know that wasn't on me. But send me a message so that we can make it right. Send me a message. So if you're at the Bellevue show and you got turned away and you already had bought tickets and all of that, send me a message. We're gonna make it right. The internet broke in. I was like, I'm here. The Buccaneers game made me. I'm not famous, y'all. I'm just a Floridian. I'm a Floridian out here doing Florida things. That's really it. Brevard County. I'm coming to Brevard. Shout out from Tennessee. I've been getting a lot of people from Tennessee telling me to come do a comedy show at Tennessee. Justin Nunley, what's happening with it? The legend, Justin Nunley, what's happening with it? I know you in like the Panhandle area. I should be up there pretty soon. We're looking at some comedy venues in the Panhandle. Justin Nunley is hilarious, y'all. If y'all want to know who I watch, Justin Nunley is one of the people that I watch. Hilarious. Okaloosa County. I'm coming up there. I'm telling you, I'm gonna hit you up. Be like, hey, I told you I was coming. I'm coming up there. So I'm gonna hit you up. I think because I stay so far south, it's so hard to get up there. But I'm definitely coming up there. Now that I'm doing this whole comedy thing, I'm coming up there. Milton. So first, I think so. We're trying to do. So okay, so Orlando. We did Orlando first, but the venue that I did in Orlando, it held 180 seats, right? So we sold it out twice, and people were angry because they like, hey, bro, you got to do something bigger than this. And I'm like, I didn't know y'all wanted to see me like that. You know what I'm saying? I just be chilling. And they was like, no, we want to see you. So then we've been working with this club to try to get me to come back out, but they won't give us a date. So we are like, all right, give us, we need a date. So, because you listen, we in this together. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all not satisfied, I'm not satisfied. So we got to come back to Orlando. But I am working on Orlando, y'all. I'm working on Orlando. I'm working on Sarasota. I am working on Sarasota. I don't think I will be doing Sarasota and Port Charlotte because I'm doing Fort Myers as well. So we're working on Fort Myers. What up? What up? Port St. Lucie in the house. So we are working on Fort Myers. We have Naples. Naples is actually in 2 weekends. So we have Naples. No, not even 2 weekends now. Naples is coming up quick. So we got Naples. Vero. We're working on Vero. What up, Lori? What's happening with it? Y'all, I don't got my glasses on. I don't know who I thought I was. I was like, you know what? I could do this without my glasses. I can't do this without my glasses. Hold on. Let me readjust some stuff. Let me readjust some stuff real quick. I got a lot of equipment over here, y'all. All right. All right, that's better. I can see. So I am working on Sarasota. Fort Myers. I am coming up. I live in Lehigh now, but I'm from Fort Myers, y'all. So of course I got to do Fort Myers. So I don't know if I'll be doing Port Charlotte, and Fort Myers. You know what I'm saying? And Sarasota because they like all right. That's so I think I'm doing Sarasota and Fort Myers. You gonna try to open mic? Which one? First Friday of November in Fort Myers. Wait, which one? Northport, Jacksonville. So okay, so Jacksonville. That's what I was gonna say. We have. You can't do it without your glass. I'm telling you, Marie. Without my glasses, it's rough. So Jacksonville, we're actually doing Thrasher Horn Theater. So the Thrasher Horn Theater is in Orange Park. The reason why, I'm gonna explain the reason why. The Jacksonville theater didn't, I mean not Jacksonville, the Florida theater didn't work. That was my original, that's what I wanted to do, the Florida theater, but it didn't work out. From what they were looking for and what I was looking for, and we couldn't meet. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't meet. It's cool. I might circle back in a in a year or so time. Diane, what's happening with it? So what we're doing, Alicia, I appreciate it so much. I'm so appreciative. And then once y'all come to the show, y'all will see. Because I do meet and greets. And every venue that I do, people ask me, do you charge extra for meet and greets? And I'm like, no, I'm not doing meeting. I'm not charging extra to do a meet and greet. I want to meet everybody. If y'all take time out of y'all day to come to a comedy show to watch me do comedy, why would I charge y'all to meet me? I want to meet everybody that took time out of their day to, to come and meet me. So, Daniel, I don't know if Snappers is big enough. And I don't want to say. So, from what we've been doing, and I looked into Snappers. I'm actually still looking into Snappers. I haven't contacted the owner, so I want y'all to hit the owner up and be like, hey, you didn't bring, I haven't hit him up yet, but when I come to Fort Myers, I'm trying to do something. So my goal was to do the Barbara B. Man. I'm not breezy. That's what I'm saying. I'm not. Jenny, what's happening? From Hollywood. So we doing Boca. Okay. So I want to move south. I just don't know. Okay. So here's all. I always got the same question, right? So I kind of know what cities and areas support me, which is pretty much all of Florida, right? Because Florida, we ride together. Miami is a little bit different. I do have sections of Miami that support me, but I don't know if I did a comedy show in Miami, if you know what I'm saying, if y'all would come. Or I should just come to Hollywood. I should just come to Hollywood. Wait, what happened? Grace, what did I miss? Okay, so the villages. The villages, tickets go on sale tomorrow for the villages. Tickets go on sale tomorrow for the villages. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Tickets go on sale tomorrow for the villages, y'all. Y'all know how excited I am. Comedy Zone. That's in Jacksonville, right? I'll have to look. I'm coming to Thrasher Horn. It's in Orange Park. Oh, also, so when I started doing saying I'm coming to Jacksonville, a lot of people in St. Augustine was like, hold up, player. Hold up, player. How you just gonna go to Jacksonville and skip us, player? And I was like, hold on, my bad, Playboy. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Thrasher Horn. I think Thrasher Horn is like in the middle of Jacksonville and St. Augustine. So, yeah. What up from Fort Pierce? Miami will show up, so I should do Miami. Wait, tickets for where? For the villages tomorrow at 10 a.m. Shows in Orlando. We coming back to Orlando. We want to do a bigger show in Orlando, so we coming back to Orlando. Port Charlotte. That's what I was saying. I don't know. Oh, so we're working with to put the box office to get the tickets up for Thrasher. So as soon as that happens, I'm going live every day, y'all. I'm going live every day, so y'all gonna know. I want to start back streaming like I used to. Not like streaming because that's what the kids do. I was born in '83. We don't stream. We go live and talk to people and stuff. So, Kissimmee, what's happening with it? Alligators and crocodiles. uh, Cocoa Beach. I want to come. So okay, so that's what I was gonna say. You sent me a video clip of the chicken. Catch the chicken for 2 weeks. Wait, I gotta go look now. Y'all got the most Publix in my. All right, I'm gonna come to Miami. If y'all tell me to come to Miami, so right now we're doing Boca. We're looking into Fort Lauderdale. If y'all tell me to come to Hollywood or Miami, I'm gonna come. I'm coming to Gainesville. So we look. So I actually just got word about a venue in Tallahassee. So Tallahassee is like close to being official. Thrasher Horn, we're waiting to get tickets up. But tickets should be on sale for that in the next couple weeks. The Village's tickets go on sale tomorrow. Boca. I think we're looking to get tickets up on sale for like the next couple weeks. If you're just coming in, please hit the like for me, y'all. I'm trying to keep up, but I ain't got my glasses. I should have got my glasses, but should have got my glasses. What up with Jupiter? Or what about Jupiter? Wait, what? Hold on. I don't want to, because I know where Jupiter is, but I'm a visual person, so I gotta. Jupiter looks like it's by. Hold up. How far is Jupiter from Stewart? Because we just did Stewart. I think we're doing Palm Beach. I will see you at Thrasher. I think we're doing is it West Palm? I don't know. I know we did Stewart. We're doing Fort Pierce. I'm working on Sarasota. We're working on Polk County. Ooh, that's another one, y'all. I'm excited. We're working on Polk County. Like 25 minutes from Lyric. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Jupiter, I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna do Jupiter. Not right now, at least, because like I said, we're doing Stewart, the Lyric Theater. We're doing 2 shows at the Stewart, which they both sold out. Then we're doing Fort Pierce, Sunrise Theater. That's only because when Stewart sold out, a lot of people was like, come to Sunrise. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Sunrise. So I went to the Sunrise Theater, and we still have tickets left, but it's almost sold out. Share what's happening with it. But I am coming to Polk County, just so y'all know. Carolina, I could do. I'm trying to, hit Florida first, and then I probably hit Georgia. Yeah, I'm doing Polk County, so that's like, like you got like the certain shows that you like, I gotta do. Polk County is one of those for me. Polk County is definitely one of those for me. Sebring, what's happening with it? I'm coming to Boca. I'm coming to the, what is it? The Meisner, I think is what it's called. I'm doing the Meisner in May. I'll be there in May. Sebring, what's happening? Y'all saw me at the game? Yeah, I was there. So what happened was the Bucks reached out to me during training camp. And it was like, hey, we want you to come to training camp. But when they invited me, it was like the last week of training camp. And if y'all know me, y'all know I'm a dad first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do my dad thing first. So it wasn't enough time for me to make adjustments for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the one that pick them up from school, take them to school. And then I have a 7-month-old. So it's like, it was a lot to move around in like that week. And my other half, she works during the week. So it would have been like one of those situations. It would have been very difficult for me. So they were like, hey, just come out to a game. And they was like, what game? So I gave them like 2 options. And they was like, all right, come out to this game, the Niners game. And I came out, they got me a jersey. I was stretching out like maybe they might need me to go on the field. Sean, I'll see you in Naples. I like, maybe they might need me to go on the field. You know what I'm saying? So, but they didn't need me, y'all. I ain't have my inhaler anyways. What up? Brenda, what's happening with it? You want to know my favorite dessert? So I'm going to tell you my favorite dessert, but they don't have it anymore. And if you work for Publix, Who worked for Publix in here? I got a few questions. Dad life is number. Yeah, dad life come, Tahani, what's happening with it? What up with it? Tony from the Villages. Hey, Tony, I'm coming to the Villages December 12th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. I'm coming to the Villages December 12th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Hurricane cake. I need a hurricane cake. Chipley. I've been to Chipley before. I've been to Chipley. I've been to Chipley. I appreciate you. I'm just hanging out, just hanging out, trying to do my live thing. I used to go live every day, y'all. That's why I did this whole setup back here. And then I just, no hurricane cake. One of these, we're gonna have to get. So the thing is, we do have local bakeries that still make hurricane cakes. So it's a little bit different, but they carrying on the tradition. So Highlands County, what's Highlands County? Fort Myers, what's happening with it? 12/12, that's your birthday? What? December birthday? I'm December 27th. So to recap, October 31st, November 1st, November 2nd, I'm in Naples, y'all. I am in Naples. I got a show in Naples. I'm gonna be there. I don't know if I'm gonna wear a costume yet. That's what I'm debating about. If I'm gonna wear a costume on the first day. You met me in Orlando? Oh, I'm coming to the Villages December 12th. I'm a Florida Bree, I appreciate you. I'm just a Floridian. Out here doing Florida things. I appreciate y'all so much. Very appreciative of everybody. Sebring, Avon Park. Okay. I know a Highlands Park. I've been to a few of those places when I used to play football back in the day. Way back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But no, I've been to a few of them. St. Pete. I think we looking at St. Pete or Clearwater. One of those. Because so I got 2 Tampa shows. One of them sold out. The other one is almost sold out. The other one is very close to being sold out. So we might have to look at like a St. Pete or a Clearwater. Daytona. I'm coming to Daytona. What up from Fort Myers? What's happening with it? Didn't know I did lives. I used to do lives every single day. And then I had a baby, right? Well, I didn't like have the baby, but I have a 7-month-old and he drains me because all he does is move. He's very busy. He doesn't get tired. He'll take like a little power nap and then he's right back up to cause chaos. That's what he does. People laugh when you say Florida be Florida. Oh yeah. Jacksonville. I'm coming to Thrasher Horn. Thank you, Shelby. I appreciate you. I'm coming to Thrasher Horn. It's in Orange Park. Everybody, before I booked it, I had, I did a little poll. Everybody was like, "Hey, you should do it." It's right there with St. Augustine and Jacksonville. So babies do take a lot, and he takes a lot of energy. So by the time his mom gets off of work, at like, by the time she gets here, I'm already tired because I'm trying to film content in a time where he take his naps. So I'm trying to film content, edit content, respond back to everybody, do all of this stuff in that little time that he's taking naps. So by the time that she gets here, I'm tired. I just want to rest. Pinellas County. Gerardo, I appreciate you. Sunrise. Yeah, I'm coming to Sunrise. Michelle, the tickets are on sale. The tickets are on sale right now. They almost sold out, which is crazy. I did not think. Listen, y'all, I looked at pictures of the Sunrise. I did not think that. I was like, so I did the Stewart show, right? The 2 Stewart shows sold out. And then they was like, okay, Fort Pierce is not that far from Stewart. Do you want to do it? And I'm like, I was a little nervous. I'm not going to lie. See, I'm very honest. I like to keep it straight up. How do we buy tickets? To which show, Bree? I didn't think that it would do as well as it did. We are like it's a 1,200 seat venue, y'all. I'm like I got lucky the first two times in Stewart, right? I got lucky at the Lyric Theater. I got lucky. That was in my mind. And then we booked the Fort Pierce show and we posted the tickets for sale and they're like going crazy. And I'm like, this is wild. I'm coming to get Logan. I'm coming to Gainesville. I'm looking for a venue for Gainesville. I'm looking for the right venue for Fort Myers. We might have to do it in Cape Coral. We might have to do it in Cape Coral. I'm looking at Fort Myers though. But like I said, I'm trying, y'all. I promise. Please come to St. Augustine. Krista, I am coming to the Thrasher Horn in Orange Park. From what I was told, it's right in the middle of Jacksonville and St. Augustine. Because I know I wasn't going to be able to do St. Augustine and Jacksonville right now. So I tried to pick a place that was in the middle. But I am coming to Gainesville. You coming to see me November 6th? All right, November 6th, we partying. Arcadia. I've been to Arcadia. I actually hosted a comedy. I'm not a comedy show. I hosted a concert for my friend Spider JC, Second Chance, Trailer Trash Chris. I hosted a concert out there one time. Last year, actually. Not luck. Hope you're right. You're right. I gotta stop speaking like that. You're right. Thank you. Thank you for, letting me know. But I just, Tampa first date, Jessica. I did not expect it. When we posted it, I'm like, every time we post a show, I just be like, we're gonna see what happened. I'm nervous every time, and then it'll just go quick, and I'm like, people really want to see me. Casey, what's happening with it? We're gonna have some fun. Clay County, watching the game. I'm about to go watch the game. I just had to come on live and talk to everybody real quick. Can you get a shout out? Spooks Hernandez, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Duval Martin, I'm coming to Thrasher Horn. I'm coming to Thrasher Horn in March, actually. That's coming up. I'm coming to Thrasher Horn in March. It's not technically in Duval, but we had to find a venue that was in the middle of Duval and St. Augustine. So, Robert, I appreciate you. I'm learning to not, especially with the way that everybody's showing up. What's going on out here? Like the way that everybody's showing up, I gotta stop talking like that. Stop doubting myself. That's another thing that I have to shake, because that's like the biggest thing with me. I mean, I guess it works in two different, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but it's a good and a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it keeps me working. It keeps me working like I just started. So, but then also I gotta, I get what y'all saying. Y'all know we right here. We right here. Got it on your flip phone. You already know what's going on. I got a flip phone right here. Heidi, I appreciate you. Come to Publix in Miami. I come to Publix in Miami. Playboy. Amy Lynn, what's happening with it? Stop getting in my own head. You right. Y'all right. Y'all are absolutely correct. That's like the biggest thing with me. Like I get in my own head most of the time instead of just, believing. I think because it's difficult. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times to believe or to fully grasp this whole thing that's happening to me. Like a lot of people like, how does it feel? And I'm like, honestly, I really couldn't even tell you, because I haven't even, I don't think I fully process. It's hard to process that. Think about that. Like you're go from not doing comedy shows to selling out. It's hard to process all of that for me. So I'm just appreciative of everybody. Mama Nature calling. I'm coming to the Panhandle. So I'm actually looking at Pensacola. We're looking at a venue in Pensacola right now. We're looking at a venue in Pensacola. Is it Pensacola? I think it's Pensacola. I like Kevin Hart. I like it. Got to take me out, Kevin. Python Honey. I got Ruth. Did you know that I have a whole series? I have a whole series of me doing like Florida stuff. But I went Python hunting. I went Python hunting. I'm trying to get back into Florida. But I went python hunting. I went swimming with manatees. I went and seen the monkeys in Silver Springs. Rainbow River. I went. What else did I go? But I got like 10 more adventures to post that I haven't even posted yet. Ray, what's happening with it? I haven't even started posting. I did Pinellas County. TJ, I don't really like pick so when I do videos, right? Especially the flip phone videos, it's not anywhere. Like I don't be like, I'm gonna pick this specific. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't separate Florida like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm gonna go like, hey, let me pick Pinellas County videos. Let me pick Lee County videos. Let me pick Clay. It's not like that. It's just the videos that are sent to me that I think, or the video that I get tagged in the most. But I don't really separate Florida like that. It's like Florida is Florida. Runs the USF. Robert, let's do it. But it won't, Robert, it won't let me message you first, but send me a message. For some reason from this page, it won't let me message people first, and it's the strangest thing ever. Bay Civic. Terry, I can't, I think it's one of those. I can't remember which one. Ever been to Wiki Watch it? I have, but it was Thunder and Lightning that day, so I gotta go back. I went out there with Easy Peasy. But Terry, I am looking at one of, I think it's one of those, I believe. It's got to be organic. Yeah, yeah. Was Jumping Monkeys in Silver Springs? Yeah, that was Silver Springs. See, they wasn't jumping the day that I went. They did come out, but they weren't jumping. So funny video. Send them to me. Yeah, this the one of the flip phones. I got like, how many I got now? 6. I lost one, so I think I got 5 now. Y'all just send them to my DM. Y'all can send them to email. I'm gonna give y'all my email. I usually have my email posted everywhere, but you can send them to my email. If y'all have videos y'all want to send me, or even questions y'all want to ask me, or inquiries, you can just send my email. I actually check my own email, y'all. So ain't no situation where it's like I got somebody else. I check my own email, so that's why it's hard for me to get back to everybody, because I try to like connect with everybody. Have I picked? Oh, Krista. Krista, I got a couple options, right? Y'all help me pick. So I want to try to find, my birthday is December 27th, right? And I want to do a Florida adventure that I haven't done before for my birthday. I see. So the options that I was given so far, there's a buggy place in Orlando, that let you rent out the buggy, and you do like a tour, and you get to just drive, and that kind of stuff, off-roading type of stuff, which I love doing. But the people with the houseboat, y'all remember the RV boat that I posted? They reached out to me, and they were like, "Hey, we want you to do, our RV boat. You could do it for the weekend." I said, "Wait a minute. You mean I can actually rent this RV boat?" They said, "Yes, you can rent the RV boat." Scott, what's happening with it? And so, free diving. See, that's the only thing is I can't swim, but I do want to bully net lobsters. But the RV boat people, they reached out to me, and they're like, "Hey, you want to do an RV boat?" And I'm like, I think they said on the St. Johns River. I think they said the St. Johns River. I can come. Lori, yeah, I keep my Yahoo. And you know what's crazy? I got a Gmail, but I love my Yahoo. I love it. Jit Red, what's happening with it? I love my Yahoo. Yeah, it's on the same. Okay, so yeah, it's on the St. Johns River. It's an RV boat, and it's on the St. Johns River, and you just have it for the weekend. So I'm like, That sounds like fun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Moved to Florida a year ago. Oh, that's what's up, Amanda. What part of Florida? Oh, you must be on the West Coast because I see you had to deal with Milton, so you definitely on the West Coast. I hosted your brother battle against K. Oh, for real? Oh, yeah. And you from Tampa, right? I remember that. That was good times. Still got your Yahoo. I love my Yahoo, y'all. Much love from Claremont. What's happening with it? You can. I can't swim, y'all. I can't swim, but I'm not like scared of water. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not scared of water. Airboating, Ruth. I do. So I have a friend that does airboat. If y'all want to airboat through the Everglades, I have a friend. Epic Airboat Tours. Captain Mike is amazing. That is my guy. We started out me just doing a tour. Now me and him are like really close friends. So, but I go airboating a lot. I just don't post it all the time. But I've went a few times. I just don't post every time I go. But we be out. We be hanging in the Everglades. Naples. Listen. We turning up Naples. I got somebody that's gonna teach me how to swim, y'all. It was my fault. This summer kind of got crazy, but like I said, I had a baby. This whole a growing baby. So once he become like next year he'll be over a year, so I have more time to maneuver. The caverns. I do want to go to the caverns. So maybe when I'm up there, I got a Tallahassee show coming up. We're looking at possibly February. Kathy, I got you. I got the link and everything. But we're looking at possibly a Tallahassee show in February. So I may go explore the caverns. But I don't know, it'd be cold up there, right? See, I'm so used to just doing stuff down here because we only get a few cold days. I'm in Southwest Florida. We get a few cold days. So when I'm booking stuff in like January, February, I'll be like, okay, maybe it's on the cold day, maybe it's not, but it might be only cold in the morning. But y'all really do get cold up there. Like, what if I go up there in Tallahassee in February and it be like snowing or something? Then what I'm going to do? What up from Margate? What's happening with it? By Flamingos? Nah, Flamingos didn't chase me. Dane, I appreciate you. I am coming to NSB though, so. Can't run that. Nah, you good. I'm coming to Orange Park though. Daytona. What's wrong with Daytona? What up from Deltona? What's happening with it? Yulee just north of Jacksonville. Okay. You like basically Georgia. You basically Georgia. Cape Coral. What's happening with it? I'm in Lehigh right now, so PCB. Do I do promo? Promo for what? It has to. I don't just do like random promos. It has to make sense with the channel. Lee County Board of Rays, Riverdale, Dunbar. Okay. I graduated from Riverdale High School, so. I graduated from Riverdale High School. Alva, what's happening with it? Love me and Margate. What's happening with it? You want to move out of Massachusetts? I feel that cold is different, but it's coming from because so I've realized a lot of people think Florida is one thing, right? That's what I'm noticing. A lot of people think Florida is one thing. Polk County. I'm coming to Polk County. I graduated Riverdale class of 02. Riverdale class of 02. I was in that thing. But a lot of people think Florida is one thing, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because when I posted that video of the monkeys diving in the water, there were a lot of people like, "Oh, that's just food for the pythons." And I was like, "But this is Ocala." They was like, "Yeah, it's food for the pythons." And I was like, so people that's not from Florida think Florida is one thing. Like they think it's the same in the Panhandle as it is in the Everglades. And I gotta let y'all know, Florida has so many different vibes. Like Florida, the reason why Floridians vacation in Florida is because there's so many different vibes in Florida. Like you could go to one part of Florida and it looked like a completely different country. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks so different. So that when people were saying that, I was like, okay, a lot of people don't know how Florida works. Tickets go on sale tomorrow for the Villages. Can I play fall? I play fall and summer junior. Plus the way that I be working, because I might just get an idea, and I don't really want to wait on nobody to do the idea. You know what I'm saying? So I just play. I'm Eddie. Plus Eddie Murphy is one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy played all the parts. Martin played all the parts. I gotta play all the parts. Not like all the parts, but you know what I'm saying. Florida, yeah, onions have layers. Florida has layers. Florida has layers. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different. Like the Panhandle is different from Northeast Florida. Northeast Florida is different from Jacksonville. And I know y'all probably like Jacksonville is Northeast Florida. Jacksonville is different. Jacksonville is Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying? Jacksonville is Jacksonville. There's Northeast Florida, the Panhandle, Jacksonville. That's what that is. Yeah, it don't make sense, but it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And then you got tickets go on sale. It should be on sale soon, like the next couple weeks. Charlie Murphy. Florida is his own country. Florida is so different. So then you got North Central Florida, right? You got North Central Florida. It's its own vibe, right? Then you got the East Coast. You got the Treasure Coast. And all of that is different. All of that is different. Space Coast, like all of that stuff. And you might think they got to be the same. They're not the same. Jacksonville is a state of its own. No, Jacksonville is still a city in Florida. It's just different. It's just it's different. It's not like Northeast Florida. It's different than Northeast Florida. I don't even know how to explain it. I went to Jacksonville and I was like, am I still in Northeast Florida? So we got the East Coast of Florida, but then you get down to like the Fort Lauderdale, Miami-ish area. Then it becomes something different. It's different down there. Orlando is different. Polk County is different. You know what I'm saying? It's different. You get to the west side. Tammy, it's different. So what I'm saying is Florida in itself is different. And when it comes to animals, especially when it comes to animals, when you get down to South and Southwest Florida, the Keys, that's when you start seeing the crazy animals. I mean, you get the monkeys in Ocala, but I'm talking about like the pythons, the iguanas, the monitor lizards, the tegus, the red-headed agamas, the niter noles, all of that stuff. When you're talking about all of that stuff, Tallahassee is different. The parrots, you might see a parrot flying by. It's I'm telling you, once you get down here, it becomes a whole different thing. PCB and Mark, yeah. Listen, so when we try to tell people that's not in Florida how different Florida is, they look at us crazy because for some reason in their mind that pythons roam from the top to the bottom of Florida, iguanas fall out of trees in Tallahassee. And I'm like, no, iguanas don't live in Tallahassee. Iguanas live in South to Southwest Florida. The reason why they live down here is because we rarely get to 45 degrees. It rarely hits 45 degrees. I think this past year or last winter, it hit 45 degrees or below maybe like 3 times. And it wasn't there for that long. Palm Coast, yeah. What up, what up, what up? In Florida, Kimber, I don't know what that means. In Florida, bruh, people eat conch in New England. What does that mean? Y'all have wild parrots in St. Augustine? I didn't know that. I know we got a lot of wild parrots and parakeets and all kind of different birds and stuff down here. But yeah, like the iguanas and stuff, they not just roaming all over Florida. So that's why I be like, when people like, I think they just assume Florida is one big thing and everything just kind of runs wild in that whim. Like, no, we have it's organized chaos. That's what Florida is. That's how I can explain it. We have iguanas down here. I actually posted. We have chameleons down here. Polk County Polk County is different. We have all of that down here. Pythons. You don't know what you're gonna see. The one day out, a couple weeks ago, I was driving down the road and a chameleon was crossing the power line. You know what I'm saying? We got crocodiles down here. They're not, besides what, Gleason Park? But it's so rare up there, I guess. But down here, it's not as rare to see a crocodile. Now that their numbers are growing, so it's not like it's crazy down where we are. Northport is chill. Northport has been, I remember when it was rarely anything in Northport. I remember those days. I remember when Port Charlotte wasn't even that much. Like I used to drive to Port Charlotte, and you know what's crazy, man? I did a cane toad video. Listen, I normally don't brag on my skits. Like, I'm going to tell you the truth. I rarely brag on my skits. But the cane toad skit I did, pretty hilarious. But only because I had a dog in it. But it was pretty funny. Everybody that's the thing. They think gators are just waiting outside your door. And I'm like, first of all, gators try to do it. They don't want nothing to do with you. Bruce, what's happening with it? And Pernellis? Okeechobee. Well, all of Florida has otters. I don't mess with otters. Not at all. Boring around in Northport. I remember it's starting to build up, though. I think because it's starting to build up. But I remember when it was nothing in Northport. I used to go up there and be like, what is going on? I'm from Fort Myers, so it wasn't like we had a lot going on. You want to know what's crazy, Melissa? I have a Huntsman spider costume that I built. I just need to do the skit. Y'all want to know what's crazy though? Y'all want to hear something? What about sharks? Florida is the shark attack capital of the world. I'm going to tell y'all something that's crazy. People are more afraid of alligators than they are. So people are more afraid of going in lakes and rivers than they are going in the beach. Y'all want to know what's crazy? There are more shark attacks than there are alligator attacks, and it's not even close. Brianna, I appreciate you since you moved here. What state did you move from? Northport. Yeah, Northport is building now. It was like quiet back in the day. Moved from Chicago. You still haven't seen a gator? You want to know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you why, Dominic. I'm gonna tell you why. So back in the day, right? We used to have gators everywhere. I remember you used to sit outside at like my grandma's house, and the gator would just pass by, and it was not a from New Jersey. Okay. Florida, the shark attack capital of the world, Lori, of the world. Trust me, I fact checked this. But we should see gators all the time. Like, it was not even it was not. I need to make an iguana skit. I do make iguana skits. I usually make it when it's cold. I normally try to go with the season. But we should see alligators all the time. And then I would say after the pandemic, when people start moving down here, we start seeing them less and less. Because first of all, everything started getting built up. But this is before a little bit before the pandemic. But after the pandemic is when it went crazy. But people start building more and more. And then when new people come down here, they will see an alligator minding his business. And this is real stories, because I'm going to tell you how I know. I'm in a group where people move to Florida. They will see an alligator minding his business, and they'll be like, I got to call somebody to get this alligator removed. And they're like, what is the alligator doing? Nothing. It's just here, and I'm scared about my pets, and I'm like, as long as you don't keep your pets or your children near the water, you'll be fine. Like, be I don't want to be that person, but just be responsible. I've lived in Florida my whole life. I was raised in Florida. My parents were raised in Florida. Their parents were raised in Florida. Like, all you got to do is just be responsible. Know what you're dealing with, and you're good. Like, all of us are here still. You know what I'm saying? All of us are still here. I got all my limbs. We good. You just got to be responsible when having your kids and pets near water. But basically, what they start doing is getting them removed. So they'll move into a neighborhood. So first they'll build this neighborhood, right? They'll have a lake out there, build this neighborhood, and then they will see an alligator that's living in its home and be like, hey, you got to go. And then they'll take the alligator out. So that's why y'all don't see as many alligators as we used to have, because people are starting to get them removed, saying that they're nuisance gators because they're just living their life. So that's why you don't see. So when you move to Florida and people be like, I moved to Florida and I haven't seen a gator yet, it's because people are moving here, getting them removed. That's why. Water moccasins don't bother. Y'all would know what bothers me? Birds. Birds bother me more than anything. 80s baby, you already know. What do I think about New Jersey? I don't have no beef with New Jersey. It's just the drivers in New Jersey, when they come to Florida for some reason, forget all the things that they learn about driving. Lake Jessup, yeah, Lake Jessup is. I think Lake Jessup is the most alligator populated lake in the United States. I believe that is correct. Lake Jessup is the most alligator. I don't like saying alligator infested, because imagine you living in your home and they be like, you're a human infested home. You know what I'm saying? So alligator populated lake in the world is, I think, at Lake Jessup. I-4? Yeah, I-4 is worse than both of them. Yeah. Look, Melissa, yes. I-4 is worse than both of them. But yeah, Florida's the shark attack capital of the world, specifically New Smyrna Beach. But yeah, Florida, we lead, y'all. We in the lead. We in the lead. What up, 239? What's happening with it? What's happening with it? Probably missed. November 1st, Kathy, what's happening with it? May win? Kathy, did I say it right? I'm pretty sure I did, but if I didn't, let me know. I will definitely fix it. Happy birthday to May Win. Or shout out to May Win. Priscilla, what's happening with it? Fam, go to Gatorland. Hey, listen, I love Gatorland. I love Gatorland. Lake Jessup included. There you go. Australia versus Florida. I'm gonna do more Australia versus Florida videos. People like that. Somebody was like, "You just want to go?" I'm like, I don't want to go to Australia. Nothing wrong with Australia. I'm just afraid. Keep it real with y'all. Polk County, what's happening? Alice, they're gonna listen. They're gonna try to cover every part of Florida, but then they wonder why it floods so much. Like, they'll be like, "We don't know why it's flooding." Well, because it's all concrete. It used to be, you know what I'm saying, dirt, and it can absorb the water, but now it's all concrete. So the water just sits on top of the concrete and it's just going to keep flooding. That's what happens. Wow, Florida. Wait, what happened? Priscilla, what did I miss? Andrew, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We do, but we gotta, like, we do have some people that move here that's genuinely love the Florida lifestyle, and we appreciate y'all. Like, and I know the ones because they'll come here and y'all try to actually learn why we are the wildlife, and like there are people, I'm telling y'all, in that crocodile post, y'all, because I love Florida, right? I love, and like, the animals. Like, I'm an Animal Planet guy. That's me. I love the wild parts of Florida. I just love Florida. You know what I'm saying? And when I don't know. I'm just this type of person. Before I do something, I like to do my research. I love do. If I go somewhere, if I go to another city that I've been, you know what I'm saying? I've never been, even in Florida, I'll do my research. And there's a lot of people that come here that don't do research. Like, I think that's crazy to me. Used to be Lehigh. I'm in Lehigh. Southern Florida, I can move to that grow tropical plants. I grow tropical plants where I'm at. What kind of tropical plants? Scorpion. I did one before. I'm gonna do another one. But we really do appreciate, anybody that moved here that wants to do the research and learn. Like these people was like, oh, the crocodiles are invasive. And I'm like, what? First of all, they said it wasn't a crocodile. Then they told me crocodiles are invasive. And I'm like, that is just wild to say, because a quick Google search will let you know that crocodiles are not invasive. I had somebody tell me, what up from Markley, Naples? What's happening with it? I had somebody tell me that the reason I make jokes about hurricanes is because I've never been through any serious hurricane. And I'm like, do you know that I live in Southwest Florida? The Big Cat Habitat in Sarasota. I want to go. Move here, but don't yeah, just learn the animals we have, because we don't want you messing with the animals. We take our animals serious. How about Levy County, North Florida? Wait, what about it? What happened? What up from Michigan? What's happening? I grow tropical plants though. Andrew was wild. Andrew was wild. But they don't, like, people, for some reason, I'm like, y'all do know I live in Southwest Florida, right? I live in Southwest Florida. Like, I don't know if y'all know. Palmetto bug spawn. Hey, listen, Lord, the palmetto bug spawn out of nowhere. Aloha from Hawaii. What's happening with it? Riverview in the building. I should at least visit. Wait, visit where? Australia? Northport, what's that? Okay. But yeah, they say we don't, who remembers Nature's Classroom? They say we don't, they said the only reason I make jokes is because I'm like, I've been through some crazy hurricanes, but that's the way that I cope with things. Like, as a Floridian living my whole life, like, the way I cope is with jokes. Like, I remember when Irma was about to hit Florida, and I remember this meme, because this meme I thought was hilarious at the time. Oh, that you should go visit. Yeah, go visit Gatorland. Gatorland is cool. I love going to Gator. I go to Gatorpalooza every year. So this next year, it's normally in like May. I'm going to Gatorpalooza. Chickens, deer, coyote, bobcat. I saw a baby bobcat pass by it was running past my house. So I stay in Lehigh, right? If y'all know Lehigh was wooded for so many years. So now we deal with like a lot of animals. I can't say deal with, because I just coexist with the animals. I enjoy the animals. I like seeing the animals. But I seen a baby bobcat passing by my house. I wasn't quick on the flip phone. Wait, what happened, Lisa? What did I miss? Skid on a wolf spider. I did one way back in the day, but I'll do another one. But somebody said about the Papa Daddy, what's happening with it? Somebody said something about the tropical plants. I grow tropical. So I grow. This is what I grow. These are the trees that I grow. Yeah, Martha, we cope with the jokes. Oh, somebody put the crying Jordan face over Florida when Hurricane Irma was coming, because it was supposed to be so big and it was moving slow, and somebody put the crying Jordan face over it. And I'm like, Floridians don't take anything serious. But that's how we live. Like, we live like that. If you took everything serious that happened to Florida, you would be in a constant state of panic. And when people move here, And we always tell them, everybody that move here, I always tell them, it's not a matter of if you're going to get a hurricane, it's a matter of when. It's always a matter of when. If you live in Florida, you're going to get hit with a hurricane. It's going to happen. At some point, it's going to happen. Like, it's going to happen. So just know, like, don't try to get mad at us. Don't start, like, it's going to happen. When you move to Florida, it comes with Florida. When you move, this is part of the Florida package. You get bugs, you get snakes, you get hurricanes, and you get Florida man or Florida woman. That's what you get. Like, your first hurricane was Ian. That was a crazy induction because Ian was one of the ones. Preparation is key. Yeah, like any year could be the year too. Any year could be the year. So, and every time I say that, people be like, "Oh," like I had somebody that moved here. This is before, you know what was crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all a crazy story. And the person got so mad at me because I like to follow along a little bit because I'm petty, but also because I like to see reactions. So a person moved here right after the pandemic. They moved to Florida, right? And they were like, Swanee, I want to come to Swanee River because I want to listen. They have sturgeon in Swanee River, and I want to see them up close. So they moved to Florida, and I was on live like I always do, and they were like saying something. I was like, yeah, it's basically saying the same thing. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you get a hurricane. And they were like, I've been here for this long, I'm not getting a hurricane, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, cool. I've been here for this long. Don't listen to him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then Hurricane Ian hit. And that person was panicking. And they were mad at me, and I was all this bad stuff. And I'm like, how is that my fault? Like, I'm telling you, this is the way we live. I've been hit with a lot of hurricanes. Now, are we hit with hurricanes every year? No. But can it happen? Yes. There's sometimes where we might go 3 or 4 years getting a hurricane. It's just going to hit different parts of Florida. Like, you got to realize Florida is a petty. Yeah, it's a Florida gene. You know what I'm saying? It's the Floridian in me. I'm a little petty. There's times where we get a lot of hurricanes. Cat 5. I've been through a few Cat 5s. I've been through some Cat 4s. But like I said, people never really listen, y'all. We cope with jokes. So if you come here, you can't get mad at us. Cause I can't remember what hurricane it was, but people were like getting on the internet, they were like angry with me. And I'm like, I've been through all of this. Lived through Charlie, lived through Andrew. My family was throwing a party during Andrew. My granddad decided he wanted to go get something out of his truck. My granddad is not a big guy, y'all. My granddad is not a big guy. So his legs was in the air. He was holding on to the door. His legs in the air. My dad had to grab him. It was a crazy situation. Cat 3 and above. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not telling everybody to, like, I'm a born and raised Floridian, so I prepare. You prepare every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it get like close to hurricane season, you start keeping your gas a little bit more full. You know what I'm saying? You start stocking up a little bit more in your water. You know what I'm saying? You know what you got to do. You know your flood zone because you're gonna get that crazy rainstorm that's gonna let you test how flooded your area is gonna be. You know what I'm saying? You just got to know. Tampa doesn't get hit a lot, but as you can see, because Tampa doesn't get hit directly, but they've built so much in Tampa, and it's all concrete that it floods so easy. Like you see so when people were talking about the hurricanes that passed, y'all know Tampa didn't get hit directly. Tampa didn't get hit directly. It's just like I said, Tampa is all concrete. So the water just floods. It definitely will flood, yeah. Tornadoes. We had a lot of tornadoes in Milton. Yeah, I don't want to deal with tornadoes at all. That's what I'd be like worried about is more the tornadoes than the actual hurricane itself. Tampa is a flood. Yeah. Blessed on the East Coast. So far, yeah. I mean, I think we get hit more on the West Coast than the East Coast, but y'all, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in the southwest side of Florida. Power bills are crazy. But mine is starting to go down. I think we've been seeing a lot of well, it was in the high 80s today, but we've been seeing a lot of mid 80s to like 70s in the morning, mid 80s by the afternoon. So my power bill has been going down. 1998 in Kissimmee. A tropical storm. I mean, I don't see afternoon rainstorms that flooded Miami. No, I don't live in Naples, no. I'm in Lehigh. I don't live in there. I was just born in Naples. After I was born, so my family is from Immokalee. And after I was born in Naples, because Immokalee doesn't have a hospital. So everybody from Immokalee was born in Naples because they have the hospital. So I stayed in Immokalee till I was like 5, and then I moved to Fort Myers. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. But if y'all have any questions about comedy shows, hit me up. I'm trying to add more areas, so don't be mad at me. I promise to y'all, I am working every day to add more shows. I'm trying not to do too many shows a month because I have kids, and I got to do my dad thing first. But I am adding more shows. So like I said, the tickets for the Villages go on sale tomorrow. I'll keep y'all updated with whatever we add, but we got more coming. So keep letting me know. I am listening. So if y'all say, hey, I want you to come to my area, let me know. If y'all want me to come to your area, let me know, because I can go back to, you know what I'm saying, to the venues and be like, hey, you see that, hey, my people want me to come here. You know what I'm saying? They want me to come here. So I need to be there. Have I ever traveled to Savannah? Of course. Savannah, Georgia? I've been to Savannah, Georgia. Melbourne, Palm Bay. What is Melbourne by? Is Melbourne by? Wait, hold on. Let me look. Hold up. I do got to come to Brevard County. I think it's just more so finding the right venue in that area. Jacksonville. I'm coming to. So Trevor, I'm coming to Thrasher Horn, which is in Orange Park. But I am coming to that area. Daytona. A chicken tender sub. I need one. I do need one. But I am coming. I'm working, y'all. I'm adding more shows. We're gonna make it happen. I appreciate everybody. I will see y'all soon. Misty wanted to be in the camera, y'all. So here you go, Misty. You got your time. Talk to everybody. No, talk to everybody. Oh, Kimber, you work for Publix? I got a question. I got a question before we leave. What is up with the shrimp po' boy? I need the shrimp po' boy. Y'all let me know what's up with the shrimp po' boy. I'm ready for the shrimp po' boy. I need the shrimp po' boy in my life. Thank you. Misty is cool. Misty be chilling. I need the shrimp po' boy in my life. All right, y'all, but I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. Oreo, I got Oreo too. See, Steve, the hurricane cake I could get from, you know what I'm saying? I can get from a local bakery. You know what? Wait, don't tell me they discontinued. I'm gonna talk to Publix tomorrow. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. Because we need to bring back the po' boy. The shrimp po' boy, I needs that. I needs that immediately. All right, y'all. I'm out of here though. No, that's not a pot. Grace, you never had the shrimp. Are you assuming that I don't know what I'm talking about? I used to get it every day. I used to get the shrimp po' boy every day. I've never had a shrimp po' boy from Popeyes. Has anybody else had a shrimp po' boy from Popeyes? Lori, I appreciate you. Move. Stop biting me. Misty wants to play, y'all. Misty wants to play. Have y'all ever had a shrimp po' boy from Popeyes? I've never had a shrimp po' boy from Popeyes. You know where I had a shrimp po' boy from? Publix. We need it. We need it immediately, y'all. We need it. And in the words of SpongeBob, I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it immediately. Misty want to play, y'all. I got to go because Misty want to play. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. I appreciate everybody. Y'all have a great night. Positive vibes only, everybody.